You find me here reflecting on something my music teacher once said to me.
Boy, there's nothing I can do for you. You are more stupid than a monkey.
Perhaps he was right, but it did make me start thinking about a game I played once in the arcade. And that game was Big Girl Stealing Hand. Toki. Let's say Toki. In Toki, you control the former man, now monkey, Toki, as he jumps and spits through the levels on a mission to save a girl, presumably his girlfriend or wife, possibly his sister or cousin, or just an acquaintance, maybe a work colleague. To be honest, he might not even know her. It's not really explained. Anyway, it left an impression on me, but because it was an arcade game, and at the time I was very young and had to rely on my pocket money, I couldn't afford to play it very much. Woe is me. However, that's all changed now, thanks to the wonders of car boot sales. I now have my very own copy of Toki, going ape spit. The Megadrive version of the game goes as far as committing to the fact that they were in close proximity to each other before the kidnapping occurs. It's all pretty dramatic, but it is also pretty slow, so let's speed it up. This version of the game seems to factor in some real estate issues, and as before, the player character is now a monkey. And there we have it, the Megadrive version of Toki! Or Juju Densetsu, according to online scholars. Alas, my celebration about having a home version of Toki may have been in vain. Aside from the mechanics of jumping and spitting, me being near a woman who's been kidnapped by a giant hand and turned into a monkey by some kind of sorcerer person, and the enemies resembling their arcade counterparts both in look and behaviour, aside from those very minor things, the game feels almost completely different. The levels are set out completely differently, and the game lacks a certain je ne sais quoi, or joie de vivre, or excitement. Not to say I would never play the game again, it's just not what I was looking for right now. What is a fellow to do? Play the game on the Nintendo Switch. That's what a chap has to do. The game's story sticks true to the original arcade version. None of this nonsense standing next to each other before the kidnapping, which the Megadrive introduced. And once again, the protagonist is a monkey. This new version of the game introduces an easy mode. I won't be needing that. On reflection, it's probably worth giving the easy mode a go, especially as they made the effort to put one in there. With the difficulty decreased, I can now enjoy the visuals of the game. Now, if you look really carefully, you'll notice that the game has a different art style. Don't feel bad if you don't notice it. Not everyone has as a keen eye as I do. From what I've seen, the layout of the game is still pretty similar to the original, but it has tons and tons more character. I now feel I can relate totally with Toki and the strife that he is going through. Here he swims. I can relate. I've been swimming too. Here he fights an obnoxious burping monster. I can relate. I've caught the night bus home too. So to conclude, I think there's a good chance my music teacher was a complete I think it would be a good idea if you subscribe to us. And while you're there, like the video and ring that bell. And go ahead, champion us on social media. And if you're in the area, can you pick up my laundry?